his medicinal supply. I should check it out.
Alrighty.
You mean you just remembered where you've got another drug stash?
Yeah, my mind
Double
is like
check
a
that
steel
everything.
trap sometimes.
Okay, so looks like Mike's going, game audio is going good. Hopefully everything is streaming well. It's been a little while since I last streamed, so.
Damn, that's one ugly bloater.
What? Oh, there's a bloater up there. Let's take you out. Right. That Jeep's not in great shape, but that's fine.
Okay, I should be live.
Alright. Good morning, Juan.
Can I hear you?
I can hear you, but it sounds like you might not be able to hear me.
I cannot hear James. Son of a
Okay.
gun.
Let's
Discord. Discord in here.
take a look at Discord. Discord's working for
Let's
me.
look in
Must be wrong,
Discord
because I
here.
actually like it here.
Oh wait,
Thanks.
I should be checking.
That's probably a problem.
Okay,
Let's try that. There we go.
so we have a Juan. Does Juan have an us?
I have a you now. Okay, so
Excellent.
you're live right now?
Yep, I am live.
Okay, so we're gonna end our stream and I'm gonna redirect everybody on my stream to your stream.
Okay, that works.
And that way we can all join there. I'll stay on the mic and talk to everybody on that channel. So guys, we're gonna just stay in the chat. Everybody stay in the chat. We're just gonna shift from farming sim to what are we playing?
We are playing State of Decay.
State of Decay. So we're gonna shift from farming sim to State of Decay. So we'll do that right now. I'll just set that up.
All right. I'm
And
just starting a quest.
edit. Customization. Add redirect to. How do I know which one's vertical and which one's horizontal?
Do they not have in the name?
That one says vertical, so no. Cancel. The way I add, it only shows the first part of the name. So
Yeah.
there we go. Save, because I want to send people to that are in my horizontal to the horizontal version, and the people that are in my vertical to the vertical.
That
Only
makes
makes
entire sense.
Okay, I'll see you guys. Hey, Iron Thunder, how's it going? Or welcome back. But we're shifting you guys all over to James' stream here, so I'll still be
Hey
chatting.
Moose,
And
how's it going? I have played 7 Days to Die.
I think Moose is a fan of 7 Days to
Yep.
Die.
Yep, Moose just asked about it.
I'm glad there are no zombie animals.
It is.
Couldn't shoot a zombie horse.
I haven't played a lot of 7 Days to Die. It's definitely a game I want to play more of. Definitely gets a lot more into base building.
Yes, Iron Thunder. The answer is yes.
I got some personal business to deal with.
Oh right, I forgot which gun you had. You are set.
There we go. I got a whole bunch of hollow mind emojis.
Oh. Nice. So I'm glad I don't have a swear jar. The characters in the game are swearing.
I redirect to Nacho Cast quite often, and he's farming sim, but he swears a lot and very inappropriate language and takes shots while streaming. So you can see the appeal, but he couldn't have a swear jar. He'd have to have a swear silo.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't redirect you. It only ended the stream. Well, that sucks, Gadas. I guess we haven't perfected that yet.
Still working on it.
I got this one.
So Iron
check
Thunder
this out.
asked the question. Hopefully he comes and gets his answer on this stream. He asked if the server was still up, and I'm like, yes, the server is still up. I'm still playing Farming Sim. Oh, Moose is gonna eat some moose steak again.
Alright, let's repair the Bloodmobile. Alright. Let's go check out what survivors are doing up there.
Iron Thunder is joining my server. So, in here, your ambulance you're driving, does that not
Yeah.
attract a lot of zombies?
It does, but fighting off a lot of zombies is not the end of the world in this game. Because the fact that you can basically use guns and clear out a space, you don't have to worry about it nearly as much. In Project Zomboid, that would be a death sentence.
Yeah. So when you're playing a game like this, it's gotta be hard to keep up with chat, though, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is a lot harder to... Yes,
Ask
how have I been doing?
how are you doing, James?
I mean, I am doing. It's been one of those... Basically, how did I describe it last week?
Want to know what makes plague
Or
territory smell
about
this
the
bad.
last
Okay, we're
Thursday.
here.
I think I described it as it's been a touch grass day and a touch grass week and a touch grass month of a touch grass year. But it's just you have some of those days.
Some of those weeks, some of those
Yeah.
months, and some of those years.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, no Zeds around, but we can't secure the place with a plague heart close by.
Basically, that's where sometimes you have those days where
Again.
the day isn't worth it. The promise of better days in the future is worth it. Today is one of those days where it's not a bad day. Really, today hasn't been one way or the other. It's been a stressful week, so hopefully this upcoming week
Hey,
goes
I
better.
found it.
Ooh, sweet, we found what he is looking for.
Thanks, kid.
Alright,
I want you to have this. You've earned it. You know, you folks have your act together. What do you say to me joining the team?
touch food day.
Touch food day. It's not a touch grass day. It's a touch food day. Hang on, what does the term touch grass mean anyway?
Basically, go outside, touch some grass. Stop spending your time on the internet and go interact with nature a little bit. Calm down. Sure, why don't we talk to Alfred?
Reset.
You're gonna like having
So-
me.
Yeah,
I looked up my swords.
Come on.
Yep.
Sting and Glamourdring.
Yep.
They're selling around Sting's selling around 200,
I could've been
250
louder.
bucks, and Glamourdring selling between 300, 350 bucks.
yep.
I'm like, they have not really lost a lot of value over
No,
time.
people still want swords, so there's not really. The Lord of the Rings
We're
is
done
still
here.
popular. People still want Lord of the Rings swords. Alright, it's time to move on. Yeah, using the ambulance does attract things, but first off, it's way quicker, and also the storage in it makes it way worth it.
Oh, so you have so much storage in the back of the van.
Yeah.
What's the biggest vehicle you can drive?
For storage, this.
Careful,
Um,
that one's a walking
Can't find a
infection.
cube van or a semi.
No, there's no semis or cube vans that are drivable. There are some like work trucks or military trucks that are technically bigger, but they don't give you more storage.
Huh.
To be fair, this is actually like a special vehicle that was done for an event, and it gives you more storage than anything else by quite a bit. Okay.
Nice hit.
That juggernaut we're gonna ignore for now. Might try to come back and take care of it later.
So Moose, you said that's the best anyone's described touch grass. So touch grass is more of a, hey, get outside and reconnect with nature, do a reset.
Yeah, basically
Guess this
disconnect
dump
from
is at the right place.
modern society for a moment.
I'm here.
Yes,
Time for me to
the
get to work.
one of my favorite things playing this game multiplayer is just to sit there and like tap the door button so it looks like you're flapping the door while driving. But being able to open the doors to smack zombies is a ton of fun. I feel like in real life that would be very, very dangerous to do. Because
That's a big impact on your hand while you're holding the door open.
yeah, you're holding the door
It
open
wasn't as
and it's
much as
just
I'd hoped, but
so much
these will
room
do
for
some
things to
real
go
good.
wrong.
The less the better. We don't
Like,
want
that's
anyone
the-
getting addicted to this stuff.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
I don't know if you were along. I was going for a ride with
His wife loved
Jeff,
dogs. I was always
and
a
there was the construction flags on the side of the road,
and always had at least 2 of each.
and Jeff slapped one.
Oh, I definitely wasn't along for that.
Okay. Very unsurprisingly, he went, "Ow, that hurt way more than expected." And it's like, those feel pretty solid when you are moving, even if you're not moving super fast, like 50 kilometers an hour. And it's like, yep, that's gonna hurt.
I remember with my Ford Explorer, I just ran right smack dab over top of one. Just like, here, watch this, boom, boom. And then someone in the car just goes,
I see a Z hanging.
so, we're all alive and your airbags didn't go off. I'm like, yeah, probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the big rig, I've seen one guy drive down the road, hit like every cone, just barely clip them. And if you clip them just right, they go shooting out into
Yeah,
the ditch.
they go flying way off.
Just came
Yeah.
up.
And this dude just doing a cone after cone after cone. It's like, oh, they're gonna hate you so much.
Yeah. That's one of those where it probably looks intentional.
Oh, it is intentional.
It was intentional? Okay.
There's no way you're gonna clip something that accurately that long.
I do it accidentally. Yep, that's fair.
Like I've clipped ones, and those big barrels. I've clipped the big barrel. It's like a rocket ship. They go flying into the ditch. Don't recommend clipping a barrel with a car. In fact, I don't even recommend clipping them with a big rig because they can get tangled up in your wheels and axles. And
Yeah, that's one thing that gets me, like having any of that stuff
Good to have you here.
stuck. Basically, having the risk of any of that get stuck in the bottom of your car is 100% not worth it.
Hey there, what do you know?
Alright.
Doc, I don't know.
wait, you guys buy cheese at Target? Is Target a grocery store? I thought Target was like a
We should be good on supplies for now.
I was gonna say Walmart, but Walmart's become a grocery store too.
Yeah, Walmart has groceries, and I think Target's basically the same idea. Or
We don't have Targets here.
okay, let's see if I can armor up heavily enough to take on another plague heart. Take out the active one would be
Got too
nice.
much stuff. If we can't store it, we're gonna lose track of it.
Actually,
Yeah, Moose just was shopping yesterday, and she's like, the shelves are empty, and all the prices have like doubled. It's like, I swear, over the weekend everything just upped in price. It's like, what's going on?
yep. Yeah, that's a frustrating one where it's like, oh, everything became more expensive for no reason. It really sucks.
Time to call our neighbors and see if they know where we should look for goodies.
Okay, did I just get an email or what?
We will handle the situation for you.
I did just get an email. What is it about? Do I care about what it is about? Nope. Just basically updated terms and conditions.
I got an email today morning. I get literally like 5 or 6 emails a day that are just phishing emails because I give out my fake YouTube email online.
Yep.
It's very publicly available. I get
Yep.
5 phishing emails on a daily basis.
Learn a thing or two.
Yep.
I had one email that today, most of them it's like, hey, we love your content on YouTube and would like to do a collab. It's a copy and paste phishing email. Click this link to, I'm like, nope, not clicking
Yep.
any of these links.
Links are not a thing that we're clicking. That's not how we're going to do this. Now, I do wonder, as you become more popular, do people invest more time in trying to actually targeting you and actually go after you for more than just like the ones that get spammed out to every email possible?
Looks pretty empty to me. Oh, this might be useful.
Not what I was going for, but we'll take it. And that's one of the things where, so the big difference between something like State of Decay and something like this, or sorry, State of Decay and something like Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid, it goes, we're being a simulator. Like, zombies are going to be trying, they're going to try to treat the zombies, where the zombies are, how the zombies gather, as, like, realistically as possible. And this game's like, no, we're a game. We're just going to embrace it. And numbers are all based on the game being fun, not trying to realistically recreate a zombie apocalypse. Basically, how zombies are is more of just, okay, let's make the rules on how zombies work, and then try to be as realistic as you can, where this game's like, alright, what's fun? Which is apparently shooting a feral point blank in the face right around the corner.
Damn, too loud.
That was a...
Ugh, again.
That was a close one.
Thank God. Hey, fellas.
I
miss
think
me
games
yet?
need to
I'm
stay
heading
true
back.
to what they are. Are we going for a realistic simulator, or are we going for arcade?
Yep. And that's where this game is really good, because it goes, we're a game, and it just treats itself like a game the whole way through. Project Zomboid is good, because it's like, no, we're a simulator, and goes that way the whole way through. There's a lot of games that sort of whiffle where they're like, we're a simulator, and then they make choices where I'm like, no,
Having
this
a
was
plague heart move in must really fuck up property values.
this was one of those choices you made because you went, well, this is how games are. And it's like, yes, but you're trying to be a simulator.
I sometimes have that beef with farming sim. It's like, hey, you have simulator in your name.
Yep.
That seems like arcade and less simulator.
Yep. Which I don't mind it when it's an option. You can be like, all right, well, let you sort of gamify this a bit more. But the core game, that if you just set things up and go, should be as true to simulation as you can.
If you go easy mode, it's super arcadey.
Yeah.
Like, tractors will start themselves, and it's just, if you go hard mode and then adjust hard mode, you can get it closer to simulator, and then add mods. It'll add more simulation stuff. But
Yeah.
sometimes it's like, hey, what were you going for here?
Yeah. All right, somewhere.
I guess the answer is we want to make it easy for someone just to log in and be able to
We're
play
done
it
here.
without knowing what they're doing.
Which I appreciate because as someone who like plays a lot of games, I want to hop in and I just want to play. But if you're going to be a simulator, that's not what I want from you. So, like Mechanic Simulator, I want it to be as realistic to simulating being a mechanic as possible. So I mostly judge it on terms of how real it feels rather than how fun it is as a game. Meanwhile, if you wanted to have a mechanic game, you can gamify it all you want, but you're not a simulator then.
Excuse me. I don't think that muted me, did it?
No, it did not.
I have no mute button.
Unfortunate.
Nothing more to kill
Microphone without a mute button.
Yeah, that's always fun.
James, have you tried Wrench?
I have not tried Wrench yet. It's one of those I should at some point.
Iron Thunder. Now you're going to have to hit a combination of buttons. Start bailing, and to reactivate that trailer, you're going to have to hit a combination of buttons. That was the unload button and the B button to make that trailer actually work.
If that sounds like you, then I
So
suggest you
get
pack
one
up
bale
your stuff.
to fall
Your
onto
minutes
the
here.
trailer. Once the first bale falls on there,
There's plenty to
you'll have
live
to
for
click
in Trouble
buttons
Valley.
until it activates. It's a little bugged up. So Wrench is so in depth that it's scary.
Definitely seems like the sort of game I definitely need to try at some point, but I have not done so at this time.
Welcome back, Jacob. So Wrench is a simulator, like a real simulator.
Because I think Wrench, you basically wrench on race cars. I think that was the idea. And so I haven't looked into it too depth, so I'm not going to say too much about it. But definitely one of those games that really looked very, very in depth and appealing. So absolutely on the list of things I'd like to try at some point. It's on my wish list.
Jacob says, "Thanks, James. I now love this game."
I mean, more than welcome. This is definitely fun. Like, this is one of those games where I really enjoy just pulling it out and playing it because it's very easy to get into.
I'll buy it when it goes on sale.
Yep, I look forward to when you get it. It'll be fun to play as a group. Okay, putters, and we're gonna ignore all those. I am going to take out that plague heart though. Needs to get taken out. But we're gonna swap characters for doing that. Alright, Skull.
So seeing you can't live stream next weekend, when are you live streaming this week?
I might end up live streaming on Wednesday. We will see how that goes.
Okay, so a rough plan. So people were saying that they don't get notifications when we go live on YouTube.
Interesting.
So we did a little test in Discord under the scheduled version there, and just I copied the link of the live stream into there, and then did a @ everyone,
Yeah.
and that way everyone on Discord gets notified when we go live.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, I think we should do that going forward. Every time we go live, just do a @everyone on Discord. Boom. Notification sent. Anyone that actually
Okay,
wants
why
to
are
be
there-
notified, join our Discord.
So a lot of zombies noise.
Anyone out there need to do some trading?
Yeah, Iron Thunder, you're weird. Because I get no notifications, like rarely. Every now and then, so-and-so is live. I'm like, what?
Let that one get back up.
You told me?
So I still get notifications for our channel. I don't think consistently anymore, but I still do get notifications.
And usually
Okay.
notifications like 2 hours late.
That is a problem.
Well, actually, Iron Thunder, James's stream started before my stream ended, so. But apparently my redirect didn't work, so I don't know.
Ooh, if I had knowledge of electronics, I could make C4. That sounds lovely.
And Coyote just barely got a notification for this stream. So yeah, Discord I think is for anyone that actually wants to be notified every time, join on Discord and you get an actual notification.
Yeah. Do I have anyone who does not have? So computers, craftsmen. I don't know if any of those are going to be. Oh, should up his cardio.
Yeah, YouTube's weird with the algorithm too. The algorithm gods are definitely not smiling on us right now. I don't even know if there's a point of us doing vertical. Does anyone actually join your vertical?
No, vertical's like getting very, very small amounts of traction, so definitely not.
I don't have vertical chat open. I should.
There has been one chat, and that was Moose.
There. Iron Thunder, you need that baler in real life? Oh, very practical baler. I wish, Iron Thunder, that they would animate the trailer to have people walking on the trailer and stacking the bales. I would be so happy with that mod. I mean, I don't see that being possible, but that'd be awesome. So Iron Thunder is talking about baler and farming sim that the baler spews out the bales high enough that it just falls right onto a trailer.
Okay, yeah.
And then it gets auto stacked on the trailer. Which would be super realistic if you had a person animated on the trailer that was stacking those bales as they popped up.
Yeah. Well, there are also balers that have the trailer, basically a trailer that follows behind that is the like grab and sort. But most of them just drop them on the field because you wanted them to dry anyway, right?
You wouldn't bale them until they're dry.
Oh right, yeah, you're gonna wait for the straw to all be dry before you bale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I better stay on my toes while I'm in plague territory.
You know, anyone watching your stream and we're talking about farming.
That is how it be sometimes. All right.
Saturday
Well,
night
for a
stream
close
got
encounter.
super culty.
Super what?
Culty.
How so?
People were bringing up stuff that I had never seen on TV and stuff.
Okay.
Like, hey, you have to remember, I didn't have TV or music or radio until I was in high school, halfway through high school.
Yep.
That worked great.
And then people started asking questions. And then cult came up, and then, yep,
It's damaged. Just gotta keep at it.
it got deep.
Yep.
That's one plague heart that won't give us any more trouble.
All right. Plague heart is down.
That should mean a lot fewer plague zombies in this area.
And Moose is cringing already, probably going, no, 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 we don't want it, no. We're not talking about SA at all. Moose is like, no, stop right now, change subject. Because if you're like
Me? Oh, you
10, 15 years old, 20 years old, very uncomfortable subjects to talk about.
Yep. That is how it is. See, I should be about the right age to talk about suicide, though, so that should be fine.
Oh, you want to go
There's
there now?
nothing left to salvage here.
So let's see if we can get ourselves demonetized, or obviously,
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually no, with how far into the video it is, it's probably actually fine. But I do know YouTube gets very uncomfortable about certain topics.
Well, even when Crackhead Historian shows up right at the beginning of the stream, I'm like, how's it going, Historian? I'm not actually
The
saying
zombies
your
must be
name.
busy eating somebody else.
Yep.
It's way too early in the video for the algorithm.
Yep. Later we can acknowledge your existence. For now, you are just Historian. You need to have 2 screens on one stream. Basically do two different games just playing together sort of thing. Are you suggesting something else, Iron Thunder?
Iron Thunder, I think what Iron Thunder is suggesting is that I own State of Decay as well, and I live stream State of Decay while you live stream State of Decay.
Oh.
If that's what you're suggesting, Iron Thunder, heck yes, that's what we want to do. I'm not buying the game until it's on sale, though.
Yep.
That guy's gonna take a lot of ammo.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to fight that Juggernaut.
If you talk about something else, Coyote Dreams had an idea.
Oh, great. One of the plague hearts is a black plague heart now.
So the game you're playing right now, there's no, is there no way of an audience participating in a separate view?
What do you mean?
Just having someone watch.
So, sorry, what?
Having somebody watch, log in and just watch.
No, it is very much a like it's up to 4-player co-op, but that'd be that.
Because Coyote's idea would be somebody like Jess logging into my farming sim.
Yeah.
And all she is a cameraman. She would just
Yeah.
put in cheat codes so she could fly around a camera,
Yeah.
and the whole stream would be just the camera flying around, getting different angles.
Yep. I would love that for American Truck Simulator, basically. Is built to actually like curate the view. Basically, have the view that the viewers see not be the view that I see in the game.
And the graphics for that, you'd need like 2 graphics cards.
Yep.
One thing we humans have going for us?
But
Hope.
I would buy a second graphics card to do that.
Yep.
Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Sure.
Grenade launcher. That's a tempting option.
For big groups of zombies.
I mean, grenade launcher is going to make good work on the plague hearts. I think that's probably the only place I'd end up actually using it. I have used them in the past to take out juggernauts, but it's generally not actually the most worthwhile use of it. Okay, we're gonna make a brief stop home, swap our guns, take care of a juggernaut on the road out there, and check out the other trader. Actually, there. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean, Iron Thunder.
I don't.
You just described what Iron Thunder was talking about.
Okay,
Basically,
we're on the same page.
yeah. Basically, watch the gameplay from a different view than the actual player view.
Observer view.
Because there's a lot of games that used to let you spectate.
Yeah, spectator mode. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Spectator mode. And then live stream from spectator mode.
Yep.
And then have the spectator mode live stream and have the first person live stream, and people can click between the 2 streams.
Yeah.
That's it for my ammo.
Good thing I have a saber. Who needs doors? Alright, let's grab a gun that is going to be appropriate for taking out a juggernaut. I think that's our only real option here, so we'll take that. Take some ammo for that.
Iron Thunder says for FS 2019, he had 2 copies of the game and tried recording from one and playing from the other, and edited together into a cool video.
Yeah, it seems like a great idea, but it would also be one that would be a struggle to really do well, because that'd be a lot of effort.
I think it would make a really cool video, but you really need a cameraman a second person that just does this cameraman stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, having a dedicated cameraman would be the way to do it, and that means now your production quality goes up, but you've doubled your the amount of effort you're putting in.
Yes, yeah. For example, if we both did a live stream of State of Decay at the same time, is
Yeah.
that what you're playing? You're playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
State of Decay.
Okay, I'm not crazy. If we were both playing State of Decay and both live streaming, I would consider both of us are putting in hours right now. So,
Yeah.
does the extra viewers justify that? Would there be extra viewers? Probably
Yeah.
not. So
That's
you're
the whole
really
thing.
giving yourself a huge pay cut.
Yeah, I was saying if you're now splitting the attention.
Yeah, Iron Thunder, you could do that. Yep. Just if you don't have a dedicated cameraman, set up the camera at a certain location that the tractor will be driving by. And then when you edit it together later, whenever that camera is in the right spot, you could jump to that camera view. So yeah, you could still make that work and make it a bit better of video. Jess and I really wanted to get into doing the role play. We started doing videos that way. We would record the two of us playing together, building a new farm, and then edit it all down together. It was just so much work. There's a reason why live streams are easier.
Yeah.
There's so much work for almost 0 views.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing is you got to basically build up the base of people who really want to see that before you're going to start getting the views for it. So you're trying to basically find the niche without being able to actually see the niche until it's successful.
Hey, how's it going?
Let's haggle.
Sounds
All
like
right.
a plan.
Do you have any Avengers appeals? Not a big thing. C4 charges. We'll take those. Those are definitely worth it. Okay, and then we... Oh. Head back to base.
All right, BRB.
Actually,
On my way to you.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go back to base and swap characters. This one's hurting just a little too much.
I'm sure you're on top of it, but we haven't talked in a while, so how's it going?
I just accepted the quest. I don't know why you're reminding me about it. Okay, yeah, back to base and swap characters. Somebody who's not hurt. Let this character have some time to heal up.
I got up to go use the washroom, but apparently it's occupied. So either I'm gonna have to hold it in or pee myself.
Yeah. That's
Do you have any recommendations on which
Uh,
one I should do?
I do, but you're not obligated to follow my advice, so you do you.
I never asked. Is the audio all right for you people watching James's stream? Am I too loud or too quiet?
Yeah, it's always one thing where it's like, I wonder what volumes are like for across the board, because it seems like sometimes it needs to be adjusted pretty frequently.
Iron Thunder says it's perfect.
Excellent.
Dang, you're good. In fact, you're perfect.
I mean, I'll take perfect. If I have no better options.
If this is a dream, I will murder whoever wakes me up.
Let's grab some fuel. fuel up the bloodulence, but bloodmobile. That's what it's called.
Bloodmobile?
Bloodmobile. Give blood.
So what do truckers call ambulances? If you're driving down the road and a trucker gets on the CB or VHF, the trucker will always go, heads up, eastbound meat wagon.
Yep. Yeah. I definitely heard meat wagon before. Definitely doing a bit more off-roading than this ambulance is probably intended for.
Is that a cop truck? I don't think ambulances are intended to do any off-roading.
Well, maybe they should be. Who's to say that accidents are basically ambulances are only going to be needed on roads?
That's where search and rescue comes in.
Yeah, I guess especially out here in BC, as soon as you get off the road, helicopter's the only thing worth even looking at.
Well,
Like they
we
do have other like, quads and
Yeah.
trucks and whatever, but
there are
the-
options.
the moment you get back into like any of the backcountry, you're basically looking at airlift.
Pleasure to have you.
Oh, of course, this takes me back to the other side of the river. I'm so glad I can drive through the river because this would be way more of a struggle than it needs to be if I couldn't.
I think it's unrealistic and you shouldn't do it.
All right, well, so this is not a simulator, and your opinion doesn't matter. Is that the day that I realized you could just drive through rivers in this game, or lakes? Changed the way I played the game a bit.
Twain here with a question. Are you really still waiting
Some
for
pretty
the
deep
government
water.
to save you? Any bureaucrats who survived are on an island somewhere, waiting for us to fix all this.
Anyone home?
Okay, well this is gonna be an easy mission.
At least all the wind turbines are spinning the right
Either way.
direction.
I never thought about the fact that there is a right direction for wind turbines to spin. Like,
Well,
of course there
there's
is,
the-
but
There's not necessarily a right direction. They could, depending on who makes them, some makers could make them spin a different direction.
yeah.
The thing is, the map I'm playing on Farming Sim right now has wind turbines in the background.
Yeah. Ooh.
When you're going to place these wind turbines, at least make them all spin the same direction.
No, gotta give some variety.
Because they put on one in backwards and it spins the wrong direction. I'm like, no, that's not how wind works. They would all be spinning the same direction.
Well, yeah, because they're all I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's all just how are the blades orientated. But they would
Might be
presumably
useful.
be built all the same way.
It's
So,
alright.
but there'd be nothing stopping it.
Home sweet home. Here we are, safe and sound.
I don't know how I can repay you for this.
Alright, let's trade with them, see what they have. Nothing of particular interest.
Welcome back.
Alright, BRB again.
Say so myself.
Brutally tough plague heart. Not a thing we want to take on right precisely at this moment. Alright, let's mark that. May as well get some double check to make sure all of our exploration down here is done. Make sure we actually know what we're all looking at around here. Kinda want to take another plague heart boat, but I definitely don't want to take out the tough one. Oh, there's definitely still more to explore here than I thought there was.
Hey, look, a set of wheels that might actually work.
Nope, we don't really care about that one.
That's enough looking around for now.
There, scrape him off the door. No, I have never played Derail Valley.
Hopefully that wasn't feedback.
No, Derail Valley, I think Juan and Jeff were playing Derail Valley at some points, but I have not played it.
Derail Valley.
Did you play Derail Valley?
I can't remember.
'Cause I know Jeff was playing Derail Valley. It's a basically it's a train simulator of a type.
Don't think so.
What are they?
Don't think I've played that.
So, we got a favor to ask. Can you swing by?
It's on my wish list, but there's
well-
actually a train game that I'm more excited for on my wish list called Century of Steam Narrow Gauge Railway.
Alright, we'll go back to the same group because apparently they are just very needy at the moment. I also find it amusing that this game, if you open your door to hit zombies, yeah, I don't actually think it does any damage to your vehicle, but if you hit it with a hood, it does do damage to the vehicle. So there's definitely a benefit to using the door. Alright.
Well, Jess, once we're multiplayer,
Over here.
you can sit in the passenger side and you can just door bop as many zombies as you want. And all you hear is cackling laughter from Jess every time she does it.
I mean, that will not surprise me at all.
Fucking A!
We're low
Okay.
on supplies. Can we
Let's
ask
locate
around
food.
for a good place to ransack?
I hope it's not too far away.
I'll find someone in the network to handle that.
So it says Century of Steam is a physics-based multiplayer railroad simulator.
I mean, that does
Get
sound good.
behind how the network runs its ship. They got
And
some guts.
bridge building, cutting rock cuts and tunnels.
Oh, wow. That sounds super amazing and in depth.
Narrow gauge steam. And they've spent, like, if you go to their YouTube channel, they're spending unthinkable hours getting the horns and the chimes and each steam engine sounding like the real steam engine. And even in a valley, when you blow the horn, depending on what kind of valley you're in, the echo of the horn coming back at you.
Yep.
So they're spending it. It's a simulator where you have to pull every lever and everything just right inside the train to operate it. And really, really focusing on getting the sounds all right.
I do really appreciate when people put in that sort of effort for like sound, but I've never been a person who's been really finicky on sound. So most of the time for me that's some level of wasted effort. But I do appreciate just when you put that level of detail into game, it shows through in more than just sound.
I don't own that many train games. Not really.
Locked up tight. Nope. We still got company. Hopefully not every Zed in the county heard that.
Alright.
Like 5? That's it? What? That's not a lot. Only 5 train games. That's not a lot of train games.
Depends on how you define a lot.
5 train games is not a lot.
Alright. It is
I
10:45
mean, I have
now.
a couple more on disc from back in the day still, too. I played a whole Railroad Tycoon scenario a couple of weeks ago. Building a railroad from Newfoundland all the way, I guess it would be Nova Scotia, all the way to British Columbia. I failed the scenario on easy mode, so I'm not good at it.
Yeah, I remember Railroad Tycoon being tough.
I've got Train Fever. I have Rolling Line. I have Railroad Corporation.
Alright, let's give you the rucksack.
Thanks. Be safe.
Okay, I do hate that, for me, the heart symbol, like, or the whatever you can, like, pop up the emoji on the side, covers part of the text.
Iron Thunder. Iron Thunder has played a lot of them, but doesn't own any of them. Pirate.
It doesn't have a single one.
Oh.
Well, it didn't even say own, it just said it doesn't have. Leave you to figure out what that could precisely mean.
as far as that goes, I had this discussion. I saw someone have a quote. The moral obligations of piracy and stuff like that. With modern games, modern movies, modern TV shows, music, if you can, if buying, let's say, buying the game,
Does not make you own the thing.
if buying a game does not give you ownership of the game, then pirating the game doesn't even exist.
Basically, it's not stealing if buying it
If you
doesn't
can't own
give
it.
you if you can't own it.
You can't steal something that you can't own.
Yeah.
So modern games, you're really just buying a license
To
to
use.
play the game,
Yep.
and that's about it. So I would say, as someone like us creating content,
Yep.
we should buy that license because we are making money off that content.
Yep.
Anyone not making money off content, I don't think you're obligated to pay for it.
I mean, that'd be like the same thing. Like people have been pirating cable for years.
Yeah.
That is very much you are pirating a service. So I do feel like it is corporations are trying to take away our ability to actually own any of the things, and that is not good. But piracy is still piracy.
There's a very good way of stopping piracy.
Make the service good enough that people just want to pay for it.
Charge the right price for the service.
Yep.
For
I need
that
help.
country, for that area in that country. Like, you could sell a game in the United States for $20. That same game better cost $5 in Belize, or else it'll be pirated.
Yep.
You're not going to pay for a $20 game because the
No,
income,
no one can afford that.
even $5 might be too much. You might want to charge $2 for that exact same game. You
Yep.
have to charge a reasonable fee that
Oh,
someone
goody.
says, oh, okay, so it'd take me 2 hours of work to buy that game.
Yep.
2 hours of work is worth it. That's what
Yeah.
you should charge for the game and go, hey, what's the average income of this place? 2 hours of work? That's how much I should charge for this game.
Yep. How much is it going to
Still
cost
piracy.
them
Nobody would
to actually
pirate.
get it?
No,
Yep.
almost nobody would pirate at all. Because I think 2 hours worth of work is worth playing a game. I'll pay 2 hours of work. But 2 hours of work better be a really good game. If you're not a really good game, 1 hour of work is probably all I'm willing to pay.
Yeah, that's the thing of that work money is precious, basically. Everything's already competing for my money. A game is a luxury I can afford to not splurge on. And that's one thing where I really like about Steam is suddenly there's a lot of really fun games to play that were more affordable than a lot of the AAA games that are selling for $80. So then I sit there and go, well,
Don't move a muscle.
why
They're
am I
on my
going to
way.
pay $80 for a game?
Okay.
And that's why all games are now focused for Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah. Well, and that's like Nintendo basically went, all right, so our games are this price forever. We're never going to sale because that's the only way that we can stop people from being like, I'll just buy it later when it's cheaper.
Hello? Is anybody out there?
And Nintendo is correct. Nintendo definitely made the choice that's going to protect their ability to make money long term better than everyone else. Either you do what Steam does, which is just, nope, you can buy games for cheap. But that also means that you have access to this entire library of games. You should buy more games. Or you do like Nintendo where it's like, nope, pick your games well, but they're always going to be worth the money they're worth.
Nintendo's just doing themselves an injustice by not letting people stream their games.
That I do agree. You said the ambulance might attract attention. Does more so if you have the siren on.
Oh. Siren and lights?
Yep.
James said if he has the siren and lights on, it's on the ambulance in game, he attracts more zombies. You weren't listening. You're welcome. You're most welcome. I'll call you at any time.
Oh, that has a plague heart that I apparently never finished looting. I should probably do that.
I would actually be a fan of Iron Thunder if games, movies, everything just put a big stamp on it. So hey, you're using this service for free. This is what the service is called. To remove this stamp, you have to pay for it. You used our really fancy software to edit your video. Here's a little stamp on the bottom of your video that says that you used our software for free. If you don't want the stamp here, just pay for it.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff where it's proven where if you give people the option to pay, people will pay more than a lot of than companies expect, but companies do have a tendency to get greedy. Okay, this is going to be more of a problem than I anticipated.
Found a few more of them.
Oh, this is...
Pirate Software, he said when they released their game,
Rest a sec.
I forget what it was, Brazil or something?
Yeah.
It's just massive pirating in that country. So
Yep.
they dropped the price.
And
And
no
now
pirates.
he goes,
Yep.
they make most of their money from that country now. It's like, because they dropped the price so low, everybody in that country buys their game.
Yep.
And they actually make more money off of that country than any other country.
Oh my goodness. This never-ending horde of armored
Thunder-
zombies is going to be a real problem.
Do all trailers move in Farming Sim or just these trailers?
I think we're gonna need to fix that. Leave it. We gotta go.
Oh. Time to abandon ship. Things have gone poorly. Wow.
Iron Thunder, jump into the Oliver Super 88, and then you'll be super annoyed.
Oh.
You'll be.
Son of a bitch.
You're in trouble, James.
Yeah? I'm aware.
You're in a lot of trouble. I think you need a new ambulance.
Yeah, that ambulance is going to need some repair work before that's drivable again.
I think she's going to burn down to the ground.
She'll be repairable. They're always repairable.
James trying to do it the hard way.
I'm not trying to do it the hard way. I'm trying to do it the survive way.
Ranch Simulator. It's like driving on ice.
Ranch Simulator is a tough game to play, that's for sure.
They've been updating it.
Yeah,
Seems like it's a little easier than it was, but
yeah. Just let me get home.
I still don't think Ranch Simulator is worth the price. As of
Probably
right-
not.
Hey, those plague hearts aren't gonna kill themselves, you know.
On sale for less than $9 Canadian. Yeah, I guess that's a fair price. I'd pay $10 for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I paid for it. It definitely was not a lot when I got on sale. So it was not something I had to justify
Still early
too much.
access, right?
Yeah. All right.
I think early access can be a mistake because the game is so broken. People are like, "Nope, I write it off and never come back."
Yeah, early access is a bit of a gamble.
Nice work.
Okay, it is 11, and that's when I said I was going to stop the live stream, so I'm going to stop the live stream.
Are you?
Yep. I have things that need to be done.
Oh,
Sorry, what time is it? 11.
Oh, 11.
I said 11. It is 11.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. What's your plan? Are you gonna go back to live streaming or?
No, I'm probably gonna. Depending on what the boss says, I might come back later on in the evening, do another live stream in the evening.
Okay.
So, but I'll definitely post it on Discord if I do, and then you guys can get notifications on
Okay.
Discord.
All right. Well, it was nice to get back to streaming, so hopefully I should actually be able to stream next week Monday anyway.
Oh,
Next
okay.
week Monday I should be back super late Sunday night. So we'll see. But all right. Gonna head out. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys later. I hope you guys have a good night,
Yeah.
good morning, good
You
afternoon,
guys rock.
whatever is where you are, and we'll see you all later.